What up? It's your boy, Luke for Prez, back in the mix with yet another video for you guys. As always, I hope everyone out there is feeling fantastic. Today, I have some more Beatstars Marketplace related gems for you guys to hopefully help you sell more beats using nothing but the power of the Beatstars platform itself. I made a previous video going over some tips and tricks in this regard. It did quite well, so I figured I might as well hit you with a part 2 because there is indeed more sauce to share. With that being said, please like and subscribe. That helps the YouTube algorithm significantly. With that out of the way, let's dive on in to some of these tips to help you sell more beats on Beatstars. So the first thing that I want to talk about is very straightforward, but it's something that I think a lot of people overlook. I certainly did for quite a while, but if you consistently post new beats to Beatstars and utilize the metadata that I discussed in the previous video, which I will link to if you have not yet seen it, you should be getting some organic engagement on your profile. Meaning, you should be getting new followers on a regular basis, likes on the beats that you post, etc. At least for me, that's how it works. I post 4 to 5 beats a week on Beatstars, and as you can see, like, I just get random likes and random follows. I don't pay for the Beatstars promo feature that they have where you can actually like pay for ads on the platform. I don't actively go out and really interact with too many other profiles, although that is something that you should do, and I'll get into that in a little bit. This is all like purely organic. All I do, again, is just post consistently and make sure that metadata is dialed. And I mean, like you saw how many followers I have. Like, it's wild. Like 7.1 thousand followers on Beatstars. That's like by far the biggest following that I have on any platform. You know what I'm saying? So the first thing that I want to encourage you guys to do is be engaging with all of this free traffic that is coming to your profile and interacting with you. So what I've started to do lately is every single day at like the end of the day, I'll go to my notifications and I'll see all the new people that have followed me, and I will go and basically open a new tab on their profile, right? So that person added me to a playlist. You know, here's another follower. I'll just go down the list for all of like the new notifications that I have. I'll check out their profile and I will send them a thank you message. Now, this thank you message can go one of 2 ways, depending on what I find on their profile. If they're posting a bunch of beats and it's clear that they are another producer, I will use this opportunity to, number 1, thank them for the follow, and number 2, see if we can collaborate on a beat, right? Especially if I take the time to listen to their beats and I like what I hear. This is definitely someone that I'm going to want to collaborate with. The more collaborations that you have, the more chances you have of getting beat sales and even placements. So I made a whole video on the importance of producer collabs, and this is a great way to cultivate new collabs. And if it goes well, your beat will end up not only on your profile, but on your collaborator's profile, thus doubling the chances of you getting a sale from the Beatstars Marketplace. So if they're a producer, that's the type of message that I'll send. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. Let me know if you'd like to collab. I can shoot you some melodies, or vice versa. However you want to do it, you can kind of, tweak the template a little bit if you want. And obviously, when it comes to these kind of templates, the more customized, the better. So if you want, it's the same thing like when you're reaching out to an artist. You want to take the time to actually listen to the person's work and pick some stuff out that you like, and then go from there. And most of these are going to be layups because, I mean, they already are familiar with your work. They took the time to follow you. So the chances of you actually getting a collab out of this is great. Then the other direction that it can go in is if it's somebody like this that doesn't have any content posted on their profile whatsoever. My strategy when I see this is just to assume that they are an artist looking for beats. That might not be the case. That could be incorrect, but that's just the assumption that I make because the message that I send to these people, right? The people I suspect are artists looking for beats. I'll say, hey, thank you so much for the follow. Here's a 20% coupon code off your next purchase on my beat store in case you're in the market for some beats or something to that effect, right? So you're basically thanking them and repaying them instantly with some value if they are indeed in the market for beats. Sometimes it's more obvious that they're actually artists. Like it will say like artist, right? It won't necessarily be blank, but a lot of them are. Like here's another one that's just like totally blank, and that's YouTube. Never mind. Yeah. So that's the first thing that I wanted to cover. You should definitely not just sit back and watch these vanity metrics roll in and just be happy with that. Take those active, engaged followers and try to cultivate something further. Build on that relationship that they have gone ahead and initiated. I've never heard of anybody else doing this, but I think it's like a no-brainer. And I think this applies to all social media platforms. You should do this with your Instagram followers, your Twitter followers, etc., etc. You know what I'm saying? TikTok, if you're into that kind of thing, which I'm not. And here's the thing. If you're not getting organic followers just appearing magically like I am, I really don't know if that's happening to everybody else or if I'm doing something that other people aren't to get that many followers. I literally have no idea. But let's assume for a second that you're not getting a ton of magic followers out of thin air on Beatstars. You can still utilize this strategy. You just have to be a little bit more proactive, especially when looking for other producers to collaborate with. If you have a specialty, like for instance, let's say you love to make Lil Baby type beats and that's your lane, right? You can search out for other producers that make similar tracks to you and reach out to them right from Beatstars. So all you have to do is use the search feature that Beatstars has here and keep it under tracks. There's like a bunch of different options, but just search by tracks for now. Listen to some tracks. You're going to see endless amounts of Lil Baby type beats appearing. And maybe you like what this dude is doing, Ray Sam. Shout out Ray Sam. Click over to his profile, listen to some more of his beats. Oh, cool. This is a person that I would love to collaborate with. Boom, send him a message. So, you should be doing this anyway. Like, even if you are getting a bunch of followers, if you're looking to collaborate more, you can take an active role in that process by utilizing the Beatstars search feature to find like-minded producers in a similar niche and grow with them together. In any case, that's the first thing. Engage with your following. Make it part of your daily schedule, and you will see the results start to roll in. And also make sure that you're reaching out to other producers that aren't even interacting with your profile if you are looking to get your collab game popping. The next thing that I suggest that you do to get more sales on Beatstars, and this is especially useful if you're not at a point where you're doing daily or nearly daily uploads, and there's nothing wrong with that. It took me a long time, like literally like a couple years to get to a point where I can consistently post 5 beats a week. And it's something I'm still, kind of struggling to keep up with to this day. So if you're somebody that's posting 1 beat a week or 2 beats a week or something to that effect, this might be extra useful to you, especially if you've started to gather some followers. And that is to repost your beats that you've already posted on your timeline from time to time, especially on the days that you're not uploading new beats. What this does, if you go to your feed, it makes sure that everybody who's following you will see your beats at the top of their feed consistently, even if the beat isn't new. If it's from several months ago, chances are people have forgotten about it, and you probably got a lot of new followers since then. So there's no harm in reposting that beat so it comes straight to the top of everybody's timeline. And if people are actively searching for beats, that's a great way for them to find you, interact with your profile, and potentially purchase that beat. So the second thing is to consistently repost your older beats on your profile, especially if you're not posting new beats on a daily or almost daily basis. And now, for the final tip to help you sell more beats on Beatstars, and I saved the best for last, as I tend to do. Make playlists. This is, again, something that I barely see anybody doing. A lot of people probably don't even know that this is a thing on Beatstars. That's kind of one of the cool things about Beatstars. They have so many hidden gem functionalities that they don't even really publicize too much. But one of those that I have recently discovered and started to utilize is their playlist option. You can compile similar beats into playlists and have them displayed on your profile. So as you can see here, I recently started making these playlists. Like I got a Lil Baby type beat one, Jack Harlow type beat, 21 Savage. I literally started doing this 2 days ago, as you can see. And I'm actually going to be adding more here soon. But as soon as you start adding them, now suddenly on your profile, a playlist tab opens and you can see all of your playlists. If you click on them, you can see all of the different beats. So this is an absolutely fantastic way of organizing your beats in a way that makes it easier to sort through for the customer, for the artist who might be looking for a specific style of beat. It appears directly on your feed when you post it, just like a track, and it just will streamline the entire process for a potential customer who happens to come across your profile and is looking for a specific type of beat. How do you do this? You simply click on your little profile picture and then click on My Playlists. It will come to this page here. You just click the plus sign and then you can give it a name. And I'm actually really going to do this right now because I have several more playlists to add. So G Herbo type beats. Make sure that you switch it to public because that's the whole point. And then click edit. And now you can upload the cover art. I've already gone ahead and made several different pieces of cover art for these playlists. So I'm going to go ahead and select the G Herbo one that I've made. There it is. There it goes. And as soon as it's done loading, I can click save and boom, the G Herbo playlist has been created. You will see that it now appears on my feed and I'm able to start adding beats to it. How do you add beats to it? I will show you exactly how. So I think this one is definitely good for G Herbo. You just go to your feed, click on the title of the beat, and then you'll notice this little plus sign here that says add to playlist when you hover over it. Simply click that. All of your playlists will appear. You click the one you want to add it to, and as soon as you see the check mark appear, you know that it's loaded up and it's good to go. So now that is on my playlist. If we go back to the feed, you'll see, boom, there it is. So what I do is literally just go down the list and add all the beats that I think are a good fit for that particular artist and put them in the playlist. Now, how do you get these swaggy ass cover photos for the playlists, right? They look nice, in my opinion, at least. Maybe you can hate on them all you want, but to me, they're swaggy. So it is what it is. How do you do this? Did I hire someone to do this? Hell no. All you have to do is go on over to canva.com, canva.com. I believe I've talked about this amazing free platform in previous videos, but it's basically like Photoshop Lite on your browser, totally for free. And it allows you, as you can see, there's a bunch of different templates for any type of digital media piece that you would need. YouTube thumbnails, Instagram posts, blog banners, whatever. They have all of these templates with the right dimensions all ready to go for you. All you have to do is click on Instagram ad, which is going to give you a nice square. I think it's 1080 by 1080, which is like the perfect dimensions for a Beatstars thumbnail. And then if you see on this side, sorry if some of it's cut out by the the little screen capture thing I'm doing, but you can see there's a ton of different templates that they have. So you don't even have to design something from scratch. If you're anything like me, you're a producer and not a freaking designer, right? And so this kind of takes the guesswork out of it. And so literally all you have to do is like find one that you like, right? And now it'll import it. As soon as you click on it, it'll import it to this area. You can take these photos out, add your own, and like all you have to do really is go to, Google, right? So like, and find images that you'd like. Boom. I just put in the Juice WRLD one, and now here you can type in whatever you want. You could change the colors. Juice WRLD type beats. Boom. Right? You can add something else over there. Loop for Beats.com. That's the website. Go check it out. You know what I'm saying? And like, boom, there you go. You can make it match the color scheme of your website, which is kind of what I tried to do. And you can do this all in 5 minutes. And once you have the template down, all you have to do is, switch out the pictures with the different artists and, switch the text. But it's like a really easy, straightforward process that takes like 5 minutes. And then you just download them from Canva and upload them to Beatstars, and boom, you got your playlist popping. Now, why is this so vital to do? Well, first of all, like I said, it allows people to easily browse through different sections of your catalog by style or type beat, if you will, if they happen to come across your profile. But here's another cool advantage that I think is really awesome. It gives you another opportunity to appear on search results within the Beatstars search engine. So let's just, for this example, type in Jack Harlow, right? And now when you search, you don't have to search by tracks. You can also search by playlists. So some people might search by playlists because they want to listen to a bunch of beats at once. And what do you know? Mine is right here at the very top. Think about how hard it is to rank at the very top of anything. Google, YouTube. Even if I search on Beatstars by tracks, there's gonna be so many, like God knows where mine end up. But nobody's doing these playlists. Look how easy it is to rank near the top for playlist searches on Beatstars. You click on that, it takes you to the playlist, boom, those are my Jack Harlow type beats ready to go. So this is going to increase your exposure, and this gives you a great advantage in, standing out and getting to the top of search engines as easily as possible on any platform, really, right? So that's pretty sick. Like, I can't believe it's that high. I literally made this like yesterday or like 2 days ago, and it's already like at the top of Jack Harlow playlists on Beatstars. So that just shows you how quickly this can happen and how underutilized this particular technique is. I don't know what the results will be. Like I said, I just started doing this. I will report back on the results of this in a later video, but obviously I'm pretty pleased with the implications here that it's ranking so quickly, right? So, make sure that the cover art is on point so it stands out in those search results and people are more likely to click it. The other advantage of this is if somebody reaches out to you via your website or Beatstars or Instagram or wherever artists might happen to reach out to you at, and they're looking for a specific type of beat. Hey, do you have any piano type beats, like or whatever, right? Like somebody just asked me that yesterday. Now you can send them the link to this playlist. You simply click the share button, copy the Marketplace short URL, whoops, and then be like, yeah, here, like these are my Rod Wave type beats. I think pretty much all of them have, you know, heavy piano involved. So if they're looking for piano type beats, I literally just sent the person the link to my playlist, and now they have all of those beats ready to go. It's easy for you to share with these prospects with one click. You don't have to like go through your whole catalog and pick out beats that you think would match. They're already organized. One click, boom. Now they're on your playlist page, and they can add to cart directly from here and check out. It makes the process so seamless. So that is the third and final gem that I have for you guys today in regards to how to sell more beats on the Beatstars Marketplace. To review, it is interact with the followers that you get organically and encourage them to collaborate with you if they're a producer, or purchase from you if they are an artist by giving them a coupon code to your beat store. It is reposting your tracks on a regular basis so it appears at the top of everyone's feed who follows you. This is especially useful if you're not posting new beats on a daily basis. It allows for you to appear as though you are and really just stay in front of people all the time. And the third and final tip, again, utilize the power of the Beatstars playlist, especially now because really, again, I don't see anybody doing this. So it's a great way of being able to rank higher for searches on the Beatstars search engine, and keep your catalog organized for people who search for you and find your profile. And also it gives you a great method to send out beats to prospects in an organized way if they're looking for a specific style. Woo! That was a mouthful. I don't know if I breathed at all during that. In any case, that's all I got. Your boy is out. Hope everyone has a fantastic day. Do the like and subscribe in the YouTube algorithm stuff. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.